Hello, and welcome back to Beanstack App Tips and Tricks with Ellsworth Public Library. And when we last left, we had downloaded our Beanstack Tracker App to our device, and we had gotten everything set up, finding Ellsworth Public Library within the app, and we were all set to either sign in or sign up. If you have a Beanstack account, maybe you have logged in before and used it for summer reading and now want to use it for our winter reading program, Frozen February Fun, you can go ahead and put in your username or the email attached to that account and your password and get signed up and get signed in, even if you did this on the computer. The app and what you put in on the computer sync with each other. So if you are logging on your computer sometimes and logging on your phone sometimes, that's fine. They will sync up and do everything kind of together so nothing gets lost. But we are completely new to Beanstack, so we are going to get signed up and we are going to create an account. And again, if you're creating your account here on your device, you could log in on the computer and do things so the accounts are connected. We need to pick a username, and this could be an email address. It could just be your name. And I'm going to use kind of a silly name just for my purposes. For this tutorial. So we're going to be Adult App, and email here is optional, but if you have an email that you can connect to this account, I highly recommend it for two reasons. One, it's easier to change your password and to not get locked out of your account. Although the library, if you give us a call, we'll be more than happy to get you back into using Beanstack. If you've set up an account and are having trouble getting in. But the second reason we want you to include an email here is because when you are doing logging, a lot of times your badges and things that you've completed will get you tickets for prizes or prize drawings, and we need at the library a way to contact you if you happen to win. So then we set up a password. It does not need to be a super complicated password, but we do recommend that you write it down somewhere, even though it is somewhat easy to change your password or renew your password later on. It's just a good practice to get into with anything you do online, is having a place where you keep your logins and passwords. And there isn't a whole lot of super personal information involved in logging into Beanstack, so you don't need a hugely secure password. So pick something you will remember. And then once you've filled those things in and we click done, it will ask you for a little bit about yourself. And again, I'm using this kind of silly name for our purposes, but you can put in your first and last name. We'll click continue. You can put in a phone number if you would like. You don't have to. And then we can put in a zip code from where we are. The library likes to have that information for demographics, for reporting to the state and things like that. We never include personal information like your name in any of those stats, but it does help us. And then we click continue. And there we are. We are all signed up. Now, this adult app person who just signed up for Beanstack could just leave it at that and just do logging and participate on their own. But maybe adult app is a parent and they have some little readers that they would like to include in their profile. Readers that might not be old enough, 13 or older, to have their own account set up. Teenagers are perfectly welcome, and maybe as a parent you should be encouraging them, especially if they're over 13, because of the laws that are in place for protecting kids online. They have to be 13 to have their own account. But they can log their stuff. They might even be better at these apps and things than we adults are sometimes. So let's go ahead and add a reader, because I want to have my child app, and this child is, we put in an age for them so that they can be put into or register for the different challenges that are open to their age, because sometimes it depends on their age what they're able to participate in. You could use your phone right now and add a picture, but you do not have to. So we'll just click continue. And here, when you get to this part of the reader profile, it shows you what challenges are currently open at the library for them to participate in. So we can go ahead and register for Frozen February Fun, and we can go ahead and register for 1,000 Books Before Kindergarten for this child. You do not have to participate in all the challenges that are made available to you, but why not? All right, so then we have our child's reader profile completed, and you'll see that a thing popped up that we've earned our registration badge. And let's go ahead and add, we have one more reader in this family who happens to be a teenager, and they are 15. So we'll put them in there, and we'll continue. Again, you can add a photo if you want or skip that. And we have the Teens Frozen February Fun Challenge available for our 15-year-old right now, so we'll register them for that. And we can go ahead and continue. And we can click I'm done adding readers. Here, Beanstack might want to send you notifications. It's personal preference. Maybe you don't want things popping up, maybe you do. So I'll let you go ahead and pick what you would like to there. And this is our home page. Once you've done some challenges, you'll have some and done some logging of reading or activities, you'll start to have some stats. If you keep track of the titles of the books you read, you'll have those there, and you can see what current challenges you are involved in. And you can see here that this is the kids' challenges. So if you are looking for your other readers, that's going to be up here. There you can see in the right hand corner there's a circle that says CA. That's our child app, and we can switch this to our teen app as well. So that's their home page. We can click home, this home, whenever we need to go home. And I just noticed that we did not get our adult reader in here. So let's go in here, and I don't know if I must have needed to set up their reader profile, which I did not do. Let's see if we can, readers, let's add a reader. Let's add ourselves. Oops. And lucky adults. Sometimes fingers don't work. This is kind of hard to do on a phone. Okay. We'll go ahead and do 19 plus here. Continue. All right. There, we've set up our profile.